Anti-immigration laws have always been a problem in the United States from the Industrial Revolution until now. According to Wikipedia, the amount of immigrants coming into the United States quadrupled from the years 1970 to 2007. There were over 164 anti-immigration laws passed from 2010 to 2011 in the United States itself, which shows how big the issue truly is.
Today, there are problems with Mexico and Canadian immigration laws. The United States would like to open up the border, but when they did that in the 1990s, there was an excess of Mexicans that fled into the States, seeking work and a better life. After that, the border was controlled with military-like laws to stop illegal immigrants. The treaty that was signed after the Mexican-American War clearly stated that people could freely transfer between Mexico and the United States. However, the U.S. disregarded that.
The Canadian border also has issues. In 2005, 6% of all illegal immigrants in the U.S. were Canadian. In the past 2 years, there have been Canadian officials complaining of drug, cigarette, and firearms smuggling into Canada from the U.S. And because of things like this, America has set up security checkpoints up to 100 miles into the U.S. territory.
There have also been problems in the eastern states such as Alabama, as this video states.
And the courts have blocked another provision that forbade undocumented immigrants having any transactions with the state, a ban that allegedly saw some people denied essential services like water. But police are still required to verify immigration status during routine traffic stops if they suspect someone might be in the country illegally.
Before this law, there was a sense of tranquility, of peace. Now, you go out in the street with a sense of fear.
If you're here illegally.
This picture shows all of the immigration into the United States over time. As you can see, there are many groups of people that settled in similar areas from the people that their homelands are from.
The Industrial Revolution caused many people to immigrate from all over the world. And in this revolution, there were so many people wanting to come to the United States that they could not all be let in. One of the first acts made was the Chinese Exclusion Act.
The Chinese Exclusion Act that was put in place in 1882 made it significantly harder to enter the United States because there was a law passed by Congress that made the Chinese immigrants have to get permission and special certificates by the U.S. government before they came. Also, they did this to the people that were already in America, so if they did not pass the requirements, they would be deported back to where they came from. The law was removed in 1920 when the population calmed down.
Another example of anti-immigration laws passed during the Industrial Revolution was the Immigration Act of 1924. This restricted immigrants from Poland, Russia, and the Middle East. This limited the amount of immigrants from each country to as low as 2%. This was a strong act that caused many people to not have the opportunity to enter the United States.
Because there are so many people denied entry into the United States, they have no place to go because the country from which they are from may have a problem that may not be fixable. It is very sad that some people may have to experience this, and hopefully the change will be made.